Welcome to Between Authors. I am your host, author Adrian Lopez. What is it that excites us as a reader? It's finding that book or author that you may never have heard of or seen before, sort of like the treasure hunt as a reader. The goal for my podcast is to bring to you those authors or books that you may never have found, but may be the treasure you've been searching for all along. Today in the show, I have author and poet Raine Maddin. We're going to go over what she's published, what she has coming out, and maybe what she's working on in the future. Welcome to the show, Raine.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Why don't you give the viewers just a little bit of background about who you are, what you enjoy, things you like to do, just to give them a little bit of an update about who Raine is.
So I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Grew up, born and raised here. I grew up loving art and reading. I grew up reading a lot of Goosebump books and Chicken Noodle Soup books, actually. And as I got older, I realized they didn't really have any soup books, and they just kind of, I don't know, I don't want to go into detail about my opinion on them. But so I decided to start writing poetry, kind of similar, from a kind of a melting pot of people, different experiences, going through different things. And if you like poetry, sometimes it can, warm your heart, heal your soul, just different things and experiences. These books my books are definitely for you. So kind of a self-help kind of poetry.
So
Okay.
I actually read your first book, which is called Clicking, your first poetry book. It's actually a great book. I loved it. I loved the poems that are in there. And you make a good point, because poetry is very similar to other forms of art, right? So there's the expression that the artist puts out there, whether it's a painting, a photo, a poem, and then there's the kind of what the reader or the person that's experiencing the art form takes with themselves, right? So you are giving experiences, situations that you're putting into the poems, and that really leaves it open for a lot of people that have similar situations, have similar feelings, emotions, to really, gravitate to that poem and really fully understand it. And as you said, it could be something that maybe brings up pain. It could be something that brings up fond memories. It could bring something that brings up loving feelings. It's really the expression that you put through there, and then the expression of the reader. And like I said, I love the book. I think you did a great job with the first book, Clicking, that is available now. And I will leave the link down below for the viewers, so you can check that out. Before we get into your new book, why don't you tell me a little bit about that first book that you did, kind of like how it came about, what you were pulling from, or things like that as you were writing the book.
Well, I was stuck in my house on lockdown during COVID, and I've always done writing my entire life, and it just kind of clicked to me. I was just like writing poems about how I was just kind of getting a depression, kind of experiencing my own, just wanting to leave, just I don't know, just not really wanting to be stuck at home by myself. And I wrote about a lot of my experiences and about a lot of things that I was seeing other people going through. It was just all so scary, and just writing it down really helped me out. And I had a friend who read through it, and it helped her out. Actually, I was like, you know what, maybe I should actually make this into a book and publish it, and hopefully I can help other people as well. But it's about COVID. It's about just every situation, every scenario you could probably think of, from being at the grocery store with someone with too many masks to being at the grocery store with someone with no mask who's coughing all over the place. You know, it's just clicking.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I love the book. I think you did a great job with the book. I truly enjoyed it. And I definitely recommend it to any of the viewers that are watching this to check it out and pick it up and just read through the poems. Now, you have a new book coming out. And I
Yes.
believe you said this is coming out December 12th.
Yes, it is.
Correct. And
Next Tuesday.
I will release the video, this interview actually on YouTube the day of the book release, so we can kind of, boost and promote the book at the same time, so you can kind of get some extra coverage on that side of it. But why don't you tell us a little bit about what book 2 is about, kind of how it came about, again, what did you pull from something else, and just let us know about what's on book 2.
Well, book 2 is actually super significant in my life. I grew up switching schools a handful of times. I had bulimia and anorexia. It's pretty hard going through it through junior high and through high school. Very tough. And, to this day, I still, the thoughts will go through your head, is this too many buttons? Is this, they just, it'll stay with you forever. But writing about it, it really helped my healing. And I hope it helps others as well. Just writing about different experiences and just different, because I've been around other people as well that have been suffering from similar situations. I wrote about their experiences as well. It's not just bulimia and anorexia. It's about pica disorder, where you have to just continuously eat carpet or grass, something. There's just so many different angles of this, and it's kind of a sensitive subject, but I'm very proud to just kind of open it up and kind of give it a push to people who, if they're curious about it, if they need help with it, if they feel alone. I just absolutely love it, and I hope it can help other people.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you too to do this, because it is difficult, right? It is difficult when you write about, certain traumas or certain experiences that were difficult in your life. But as you said, it is sometimes healing for you to be able to do that. And again, giving an avenue for other people to know they're not alone, they're not doing it on their own, that, people have gone through it like yourself, you've been able to come out the other side of it. And as with most things, most of them never really go away, right? It kind of sticks with you a little bit forever. It's unfortunately sometimes an eternal fight, but it's a fight that, if you can get through it and figure out that you definitely can win, but it's not the easiest thing, right? It's definitely not.
It's a little devil on your shoulder, or a little character, life character on your shoulder for life.
Absolutely. So is this going to be paperback and ebook? How are you releasing this?
As of now, it's just online with Kindle. This is my second book. I plan on writing another book after this. I plan on just continuously writing. I can write a paperback, basically. I kind of want to make my own hobby out of this, but I don't want to say that online. I don't want to say I want to make a hobby, but that's really what I'm kind of doing. It's kind of a hobby. But
technically, technically, it is for a lot of us, kind of, in a way, right? But really, you're really honing your craft, because all of us just get better and better as we write. Like anything, you just have to keep doing it, right? Nobody's going to come out and write something and it's absolutely amazing. It's going to be good, can be great, but with anything, you're just going to get better. So don't think that's a negative, because it is something that you love doing, and you'll slowly just keep getting better and better at it. So don't think of that as a negative.
Okay. That kind of helps. So yeah, I'm just, writing is going to be a hobby I have for the rest of my life, and I'm going to continuously write, and hopefully the books I write can help others and help and entertain others.
So do you plan, as you're doing this, and you may not know right now, but do you plan on it always being poetry? Do you plan on doing maybe something else at some point and try to write something else?
I have a couple of other books that I have written, partially, like maybe 6,000 words on one of them. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Sex in the City. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't gotten back to it since before clicking, though. So I could see myself writing an actual book. Yeah.
And
Pretty juicy.
Would it be in the romance rom-com kind of range?
Yeah,
or?
romance.
Yep.
Romance range. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
So going forward, again, you're talking about you're going to keep writing, you're going to keep definitely, just working at it. But do you have any goals for yourself? Do you have anything you really want to accomplish at some point with the writing?
I would love to be a best-selling author. That's my first goal. My second goal is, because I've spoke to a couple of the National Alliance for Eating, like the National Alliance for Eating Disorders, and they're allowing me to put their information on my book. And I would love to be a book that, they could give out to people who need help, or just need a shoulder to lean on, or who need, just a breath of fresh air, someone else's, dirt, not their own, that they can not feel so alone. So I would just love to be a self-help book, in a sense, of poetry with eating disorders. I would love to.
If you'd like to, if you like to send me the information for them, and we can definitely put it on the video too. If there's a website or a phone number there, we'll definitely put it on there as well.
Okay, definitely.
Okay.
I've got it right here, but I mean.
Yeah, I just sent it to me. I'll put it on the video so everybody can see it scrolling on there, and they'll be able to, write it down or copy it, so they can, at least have it or forward it if they know anybody that they would like to forward it to.
All right.
Is there anything else you would like to leave the viewers with in terms of your poetry? Something just to let them know the background about what to expect in book 2. I know you covered a little bit about what it's about, but just kind of give them an idea of what book 2, maybe how the flow is, or how you work through it.
I think, yeah. Oh my gosh, I accidentally clicked on bingo on my phone. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So, Eating at Me, it doesn't just have books, or excuse me, it doesn't just have poems that are about eating disorders. I mean, it also has other mental health disorders, and all sorts of different things, like, as far as someone who could go for an eating contest. You know how there's those disgusting eating contests every year. They're so gross, but it's still an obsession and you have to train for that all year long. I mean, I have stuff that is relatable to that. And people who eat things like they dip everything in paint that they eat. They eat grass. Just lots of things that are modern issues today, like people who are creating fake profiles, to people who are stalking their exes on profiles, to people who are just everything you can think of that's like a modern issue today. It's kind of all included into that little book, but it's balanced around the eating disorders. So yeah, it's not just eating disorders.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it because, like I said, I did love your first one. I thought you did a great job of working through the different aspects of those poems and kind of covering the different stories and feelings you wanted to cover in that one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. And then I will again leave. I will leave on the video the links and down below in the information, the links for Raine's original book, which is Clicking, Raine's new book, which is Eating at Me, that will be available today because I'm going to release this on the 12th, same day as her book. And you'll be able to go check it out and you know, read it and give her a great review because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great book.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And again, viewers, please like the video and subscribe and definitely leave a comment for either Raine or myself if you have any questions, if there's something you enjoyed or something you want to know more about. We'll definitely love to see that or read about it. And just want to thank you, Raine, for coming on. I really, truly enjoyed you coming on and discussing your books. You know, again, I'll release this the day of your book release. So hopefully we can get it out there and get some people to buy it so they can check it out.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having me.
No problem. It was my pleasure. And thank you, viewers, for watching. Goodbye.